Eastern Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Houston Rockets have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Warriors. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Great to have you with us. Game 4 of Round 1 in the West. We're happy to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperen Sengun out there with Thompson, and it's Van Vliet in at point guard. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Green, and it's Payton in at the 3 spot. Taking a look at Golden State, they'll be pouring their hearts into this game, hoping to take a commanding lead.
This is indeed their best chance to take control of this series. It should be an intense game.
Pass to Brooks from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Now Payton, Brooks defending. Thompson against Green. Butler passes to Curry. Offline with a 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Floats one up. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
About a minute into this first quarter, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And the shot goes.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Curry against Van Vliet. Pass to Podziemski. Right side, Butler. He drains it from the right block.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. And here's Green from the arc. Drills it from deep. Green's got his second basket on the night.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Podziemski with it, working on Green. 6 to shoot. Payton with a screen on Van Vliet. The 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Sengun. For Houston, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Van Vliet misses. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Sengun with a steal. Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Heald's checked in for Stephen Curry. Whitmore's checked in for Houston. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Podziemski. Sengun against Green. Right side, Butler. Back to Green. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, Draymond has a special talent for setting guys up, especially for his position.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Van Vliet, the pass to Sengun. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. With the floater, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Houston shooting their first foul shot of the night. So for the Rockets, Smith, he's checked in for Thompson. Eason comes in for Brooks. And Holiday subbed in for Van Vliet. The Warriors trailing. Outside heel. Butler against Smith. Tipped.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Hield against Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Here's Eason. Shot clock at 6. Right side Whitmore. Smith outside. And here's Şengün. Over Kuminga. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And taking a look at Houston's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Here's Curry. No points so far. So the Rockets 5 now. Tari Eason is out there with Jabari Smith. Then it's Green, then it's Jock Landale, and it's Whitmore in at the shooting guard. Kuminga finds Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. And it's Whitmore missing.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Here's Moody. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
That one's off. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Houston leading by 7. Outside, Green. Eason, a screen on Curry. Green for 3. The rebound by Post. Outside Hield. Launches it from deep. From beyond the arc and then some.
A true display of Hield's accuracy, surprising the defense with the deep shot.
Now here's Eason. Moody defends. On the wing, Green. Green's feeling it at the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Hield. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Whitmore. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Podziemski. On the wing, Green. Outside Kuminga. Shot clock at 5. Outside Curry. Over VanVleet. And there's Curry on the assist by Kuminga. Curry's got his first bucket in this one.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Outside Eason, back to VanVleet from deep three-point land. Kuminga pulls it in. Warriors trail by 5. Puts up a 3. Curry's shot is off. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. Snatched away. Green against Smith. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. The layup off target. The Warriors have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Kuminga's shot is off.
Almost a highlight reel play. Hey, you have to appreciate the effort there.
Eason, pass to Van Vliet. It's Thompson, high post. Shoots over Kuminga, and another miss by Houston.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Right side, Curry. Outside, Podziemski. Green, a screen. Pass to Moody. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Lets it go. Curry, no good.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Thompson scanning the floor. Smith with it. Outside for Green. Launches it. The Rockets with another miss.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Left side, Curry. Outside, Kuminga. Fires the 3. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Rockets on top, up 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fifth.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Houston Rockets.
Playoff atmosphere, hostile environment, man. They're handling the pressure, putting themselves in a good spot to win.
Hard to focus with thousands of fans screaming at you. They've stayed in it. They've stayed confident. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a postseason upset.
It's hard not to love an underdog, and I'm not talking about our underdog. I'm talking about this underdog. EJ, check this out. No easy wins here in the postseason. They need to stay on their A game.
And the most important games are often the toughest games to close out, so we just have to wait and see what happens.
That we will. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotion.
And the Warriors with possession here. Trailing by 5. Curry and Pons make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Green in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Outside Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
Houston leading by 3. Van Vliet with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
The Warriors shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Outside Butler. To To the paint. Şengün with a steal. Curry against Van Vliet. Up top, Şengün. Pulls it. Van Vliet on the wing. From the corner. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
I mean, a smart shooter. I like watching Van Vliet measure the defense and stick them with the J.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Butler. Payton against Brooks. Now here's Podziemski. Just 5 on the clock. Curry. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Pass to Green. Down low. Thompson with a steal. Van Vliet with it. Thompson outside. Inside. Here's Green. Terrific work from Green inside.
Making things happen amongst those trees. Green, he's pretty relentless.
Warriors trail by 7. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And in terms of wings, Butler is one of the best passers. And that starts with Jimmy's team-first mindset.
Back to Green. Shot from the wing. And that's good for 2. Green's got 12 points in the game.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
Pass to Curry. From deep. It's good! Curry with a long-range bomb.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Thompson with it, now guarded by Butler. Thompson against Butler. The kick out to Van Vliet. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Rockets lead by 6.
They're fortunate to be leading after shooting below 40% in the first half.
Outside, Green. Outside, Podziemski. On the wing, Curry fires from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson finds Van Vliet. The Warriors pull it in. Pass to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Cam Whitmore. Tari Eason is out there with Jabari Smith. Then it's Jalen Green, and it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh, deflected. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Curry against Green. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Outside Moody. Pass to post. Here's Curry. Smith with the rebound.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Misses from close range. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. 6-point game. Here's Hield. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. The Rockets have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Pass to Eason. Clock at 6. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Landale. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To the inside. And they're on the break. Here's Whitmore. And he gets that one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And their block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Şengün checked in for Landale. Thompson comes in for Smith. Brooks, he's checked in for Eason. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Whitmore. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Van Vliet. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's no problem for Van Vliet. He eats that contact with ease.
Minute 32 left in the fourth. Curry against Van Vliet. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Houston leading by 11. Thompson passes to Şengün. Now Green. Thompson outside. Here's Brooks. It's good. And the Rockets lead by 13.
And with time running down here in Game 4, we've got to give credit to what a terrific performance it's been for the Rockets.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And this evens up the series at 2 games apiece. They came in and did what they had to do. Now locations will change again.
And this puts them in a great position. Going forward, they just need to stick to what they do best.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jalen Green.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
That's good from Butler.
One of the toughest players in the NBA. No doubt Butler's teammates love having him around.
Butler hits them both. Now Van Vliet. Outside, Green. And there's the drive. That's off target. Now 6 for 10. Van Vliet against Curry. Looking to get it going. And there it is for him. And Houston has possession. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Brooks against Payton. Pass to Green. Shoots it from the corner. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here's Butler outside. so it's Houston winning this one. A huge victory for them, knotting this series at 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Fred, no surprise, a great defensive showing tonight. What is it that makes this team so suffocating at that end of the floor?
Well, I think we're getting pretty good effort from each guy individually. I think we're finding our package defensively as a team, as a coaching staff, and just kind of gelling and putting together individual game plans from the coaches and trying to execute it.
No doubt. Thanks, Fred.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jalen Green.